Hi there, welcome to my explanation of what happens on a farm. For those of you who don't know anything at all, this is wheat behind me. And we use something called a combine to harvest this wheat, which we then store and sell for money, which in turn feeds the world. This is a combine. Look at all that delicious wheat. And that is not just any combine. That's a 2006. It's not even out yet. It's like next year's. From the future. Or Germany. But Germany's kind of like the future. And there it is. Dumperoo. Money, money, money for my dad. Which in turn is for me. Check this out. 5 screens. Take that, exhibit.
Morning. It is now 9 o'clock in the morning. Everyone else has probably been up for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, but they'll come get me when they need me.
One of my trucks. There's a lot of gauges and switches and buttons and whatnot, and the absence of a stereo. I won't lie to you, I don't know what all of the switches do, but I haven't had need for them. For example, interaxle differential. I don't know what that means. I know what an axle is. A lot of times while driving the grain truck, you have to wait for the combine to come fill you up, which means you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of sitting here, killing time. So I like to use that time to come up with skit ideas and short films, songs, or reading. I like to read. But I would say the bulk of this spare time is spent creating elaborate fantasy worlds, which usually involve myself and an eligible young lady. It's not dirty. I keep it clean. For example, my current one involves myself and a young woman by the name of Paulina Kuklina. Currently in my alternate universe, I'm on a train in Europe, and through a series of coincidences, I end up sharing a cabin with the young Miss Paulina. And she falls asleep on my shoulder, but then, that's great, but then I know she's drooled on it, which is, I don't know, kind of a turn on. Your iPod will become very dear to you while driving a truck. You can get 8 hours of entertainment from that sucker. It's great. Plus I've got these special in-ear headphones from they go right in there and they block out the bad engine noise and loud farm stuff and seals in the good stuff, the music. It's great. Being a part of the harvest crew means you're working 12-ish hours a day for a little over a month straight, which doesn't leave a lot of time for going out with girls or whatever. But that's why the combines and trucks and everything have date seats. As you'll notice, mine is empty. It usually is. Unfortunately, the only cute neighbor farmer girl has moved to Winnipeg. She's actually my neighbor in Winnipeg, but that leaves me alone. But I'm not alone up here. Still got my, that's where the dream fantasy world comes in handy. Sometimes if there's a big wait, I'll go ride around in the combine. This is my brother Steve. He actually drives the combine. And he's a little bit higher up in the hierarchy than me.
A bit higher class.
Yeah. Sharp, snappy dresser. Oh, that's his own shirt today. Normally they're mine.
No
and he
grease
wrecks them.
stains.
No grease stains
At all.
on. This is actually butter stain from my supper yesterday. It's not even working. It's just dirty eating.
And look how I wear my cell phone right here.
On the clip.
So I just
Snappy.
kind of like I'm important.
What's important?